主席先生，我们刚才也仔细听取了秘书处的解释，但是这个秘书处的解释没有解决我们一个很重要的问题，就是这位先生为什么能够被联合国圣地亚哥协会给注册？我们刚才已经给秘书处提供了一个很重要的信息，就是他本人一再的说明他不是圣地亚哥的协会的成员，他属于一个完全没有资商地位的一个组织的成员。为什么秘书处在知道这个情况之后还要让他讲话？
Thank you. I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of the United States.
Thank you, Mr. President. We once again note with appreciation your patience, the Secretariat's patience in providing a clear explanation as to how this delegate has been accredited and the appropriateness that he speak in this council. Once again, we find that this is a patent attempt to use procedural maneuvers to attempt to block a speaker that the delegation in question feels that it will object to the content of this person's speech. Once again, we call on you to, we respectfully ask you to dispense with this procedural maneuvering and allow the delegate to make his statement. Thank you.
Hi, thank you. The distinguished representative of China, you have the floor.
主席先生，刚才我已经很清楚地表达了中方的立场。我们现在所提出的异议是对程序提出异议，就是这个人是不是圣地亚哥协会的成员？我们联合国的有关对资商地位的这个规则的一个遵守，这个规则要不要遵守？应该怎么来遵守？这个问题应该是很清楚的事情，包括秘书处，包括成员国，都应该很清楚的事情。为什么明知道他不是这个组织的成员，而且我们有足够的信息来证明他不是这个组织成员，我们还要让他这么去发言？难道这种情况要不断的持续下去，使我们有关资商地位的这个规则，联合国的有关规则，成为一张废纸？谢谢主席先生。
I thank you. I'm following the rules, and as far as we know, this person is a representative of this NGO, and so I will give this person the floor, and if this person is telling us that he is here representing another NGO, of course, we will revert to the point that have just been made. But right now, I will give the floor to the representative of the United Nations Association of San Diego. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. United Nations Association San Diego reiterates its support for the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And in doing so, we urge the Council to take action to end China's continuing violation of Falun Gong practitioners' freedom of belief. We are particularly concerned about the Chinese government's intensifying use of nerve-damaging chemicals to torture Falun Gong practitioners.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. There is a point of order, and I give the floor to the distinguished representative of China.
主席先生，我讲两点。第一点，我对你允许他在没有确认而且有充分的证据证明他不是这个 有关组织成员的情况下让他发言，我表示严重的关切。我们保留采取进一步措施的权利。刚才他的讲话从一开始就脱离了主题，我想请主席提醒他，因为我们是在议题3，是讨论和有关的报告员进行对话的内容。谢谢主席先生。
I thank you, and I take note of your statement. I would like just to recall that, of course, I agree that human rights do not arise in a vacuum, and that it is important to address them in the proper context. But at the same time, all speakers are expected to address the relevant agenda item. Now, as long as the speaker is addressing human rights issues relevant to the agenda item under consideration, it is in order for the speaker to situate his or her comments within the context of a particular country or countries. Now, with this, I give the floor back to the NGO representative. You have the floor.
We're particularly concerned about the Chinese government's intensifying use of nerve-damaging chemicals to torture Falun Gong practitioners. A recent report submitted to our attention has documented over 1,000 cases of such harmful medication. Volumes and volumes of reports from the Council's own Special Rapporteur have documented thousands of cases of severe torture and killing of Falun Gong practitioners by the Chinese authorities. Special Rapporteur Jahangir stated in her annual report that the cruelty and brutality of these alleged acts of torture defy description. Failing to break the wills of Falun Gong practitioners with physical torture, the Chinese authorities have escalated the use of nerve-damaging chemicals to destroy their capacity to hold thoughts and conscience. This horrifying mind-killing medical torture has caused hundreds to become insane and killed many. Due to China's block of information flow, the atrocities are feared to be more extensive. The report has also cited over 200 hospitals that have taken part in the injection of harmful chemicals. In addition, medical professionals also advise and assist torture in detention centers and labor camps. This highlights the widespread of medical torture in China. Moreover, Special Rapporteur Jahangir and Novak have repeatedly requested China to explain the allegation of organ harvesting from Falun Gong practitioners. All this raises the question of rules of medical professionals in human rights violation. In conclusion, UNASD appeals to international society to speak up against China's mind-killing medication. To remain silent to such killing of mind is a suicide of our